Behind me now is an area of the church that's called the communion table, or some people call it the altar. And what we do here is we gather and celebrate this event in the church's life called Holy Communion. And as with all our events, we learn about it from the Bible, which tells the story of God and tells the story specifically for Christians of Jesus Christ. And on the last day that he was alive, Jesus gathered his friends for a meal in a room. And when he was with them, he broke bread and he gave it to them all. And he said, "Take this and eat it. It's like sharing in my body, which I'm going to give for you because I'm going to die for you." Then he poured out wine and he gave the wine to all of them. Nobody was left out. And he said, "Drink the wine. It's like drinking my blood. It's like being part of me when I go and make this sacrifice for you." And of course, the next day he died on the cross. And we celebrate that because Jesus commanded us to do the same as his disciples had done. And it's an amazing event because everybody gets the same, whether you're young or old or black or white or rich or poor, everybody gets the same. It's a symbol of a feast that we're promised in the Bible will come when God comes to take, to kind of renew the whole of creation. So I'll just quickly show you here what we use for our Holy Communion service. So this is wine, and it's just a little bit left in the bottle, as you can see. And it's the only thing that's special about it is that it lasts a long time. So because we only use a tiny little bit each week, really. And then this is the bread. It doesn't look like a loaf of bread that you buy in the supermarket or maybe even baked during lockdown, but it's got markers on it, and that divides it into portions. And when I do the communion service, I lift it up really high so everyone can see it, and then I break it and I say that it's broken for all of us, and we all get to share in it. And we declare together that we're one body because we're all sharing in one bread. So that's the bread, and it's on a kind of silver platter like that. And one of the reasons we use silver, funnily enough, is because it's always been known that silver doesn't hold germs very well. So we've always been conscious of that in the church. And then we have this silver goblet here, and this is what we put the wine into. And usually we all share it from one cup. We pass it around with a napkin, and we wipe each person's kind of lips mark, if you like, where they've just drank from it, and then we pass it round. And it's really important for us in the Church of England that we are all drinking from one cup, because that shows that we're all equal in this meal. Now, at the moment, as you can imagine, it's not very sensible to all drink from one cup, even one silver cup. So we're not sharing the wine with each other at the moment. We're just having the bread. And in fact, that's a common tradition for quite a lot of people, so it's not that unusual. But all that we do here, the words for this come from this book here, which has got some special prayers, which I say and lead the congregation in. And again, all of this, we wouldn't have any of this if we didn't have the Bible to tell us what Jesus told us to do and why it was so important that we did it. So once again, in the middle of all of this stuff is the Bible. This is our most important book.